hand in, hand out, turn in, turn out, turn out. American English in Minutes, lesson number 101. Hand in, hand out, turn in, turn out. This lesson focuses on the phrasal verbs hand in, hand out, turn in, turn out, and the nouns hand out and turn out. These verbs are very useful for students because we use them for homework. Students need to submit homework and tests. Although submit and submission are useful words, in normal speech we say, hand in your papers, hand your tests in, turn in your work, turn your report in. Let's look at phrasal verbs and separable phrasal verbs. Phrasal, separable, what? Some verbs consist of 2 or 3 words, a phrase, such as I'll get back to you. These verbs have a verb plus an adverb or preposition. Sometimes we're not sure if the extra word is an adverb or a preposition, but that's a different discussion. Because these verbs have more than one word, sometimes we can put something between the words. This means we can separate the words, and we call such verbs separable phrasal verbs. Inseparable phrasal verbs exist too, such as come across, fall behind, put up with. When we use a noun, we can put it between the words or at the end. Hand your homework in, please. Please hand in your homework. I turned my essay in. Did you turn in your essay too? What about pronouns? When we use a pronoun with these verbs, usually it or them, it can only go in the middle. Where's your homework? You need to hand it in. Where are the other papers? You need to turn them in. You cannot say, where's your homework? Hand in it. Where are the other papers? Turn in them. The pronoun sandwich. I call this the pronoun sandwich. Think of hand in and turn in as 2 slices of bread. You need to put the pronoun in between the 2 slices of bread to make your pronoun sandwich. Hand it in. Hand them in. These verbs in action. Things I have often said in class. Please turn in your papers on your way out. You need to turn your essays in tomorrow. If you haven't handed in your assignment yet, please do so no later than Friday. Make sure your name is on your paper before you hand it in. Did you turn in all of the work? Some of you handed your reports in early. Don't forget to hand them in by Tuesday. Nothing on your desk, please. I'm handing out the exams now. Also, passing out. Let me hand the syllabus out. Of course, these days we try to put everything online to save paper. What about turn out? How did it turn out? What were the results? How did it come out? I'm baking a cake for the first time, so I'm not sure how it's going to turn out. I thought the homework was due today, and I stayed up all night doing it. It turns out not to be due until tomorrow, the final result, usually after you were wrong. I was sure my friend's birthday was in April, but it turns out it's in October. I was way off. I thought you had to work this Saturday. As it turns out, it's next weekend that I have to work. Over 200 people turned out for the free concert, to show up, to attend. Turn out the lights before you leave. Shut off, turn off. The new factory can turn out a fully finished product every 10 minutes. To produce. There are other uses, but these are the ones I use most often. Handout and turnout. The nouns. A handout in school is a paper with information on it. Here's a handout with a list of phrasal verbs. Keep this and study it. I was absent yesterday, so I didn't get the handout. A financial handout is assistance to someone in need. Could you loan me a little money until payday? I'm not looking for a handout. I just need a loan. I can pay you back. There was a huge turnout for this most recent election. It was raining, so the turnout was low. When driving, there's a turnout up ahead. Pull over. Here, a turnout is where the road branches off, or actually turns. A quick review. With assignments, you hand them in or turn them in. The pronoun goes in the middle. Hand in your work. Hand your work in. Turn in your papers. Turn your papers in. A handout is a piece of paper with information on it. A handout can also be financial or food aid to someone in need. I thought studying English online would be hard, but it turns out to be easy. My friend did an interactive live streaming English lesson. She was surprised by the turnout. Phrasal verbs are your friend. It turns out that English has a lot of phrasal verbs. I hope this short video turned out all right. Please check out some more on this channel, American English in Minutes. Thanks for watching.